Hello, my name is Gregtech and welcome back to our Omnifactory playthrough. I am just upgrading the Draconic fusion injectors, and I've got one and we got a second one going on, and it's actually not that bad, to be honest. It takes, I don't know, probably like 10 minutes, but I just kind of do other stuff while I'm waiting. So yeah, I am crafting up some more. Well, I crafted up some more numismatic, but I need the conversion kits that go on them, and I was waiting for this to finish before I did that. So yeah, I can go ahead and craft those up. Yeah, so just upgrading these, and hopefully that will, we get this done. We can finally craft up the no, inactive. There we go. Nope. There we go. Put that back in. And yeah, we will get the last part of the, not that, it was the, oh man, what was the, remember what the, I need something for Draconic, the dislocators, that's right. It's like I couldn't remember what I was crafting there for a second. Yeah, so we'll finally be able to get the advanced dislocators, which will let us get the warp engines, which will let us get this. I was looking at the tier 8. That's not that. There it is. That only requires 2 warp engines, actually. I mean, that looks like this looks like this looks easier to craft than the tier 7, to be honest. Like, this stuff, easy. It only requires 2 warp engines. Doesn't require, like, this field generator. It only requires 1 field generator. This requires 2. I don't know. It just seems like it seems easier, unless I'm like completely missing something here to make it more different. I mean, obviously this isn't, but even this isn't that crazy. That's a bit annoying, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Tier 8 just seems easier to me. But maybe when we get to it. And again, this is only 2. Those are easy. I don't. That does require a wetware mainframe, so that's a little more complicated. That requires 8 of these, which requires 16, so like 32. But even that, like, I don't know, doesn't seem that crazy. This, we're kind of getting into some craziness, but like I'd mentioned before, this one doesn't even require circuits, so I don't know. That's a thing. Yep, that is definitely a thing we're gonna have to worry about, but yeah. Actually, how 30 billion? Yeah, definitely gonna have to upgrade our power for that. I know I'm pushing it at the moment. I am fully aware of that, but yeah, not that big of a deal. So anyway, I will continue upgrading my stuff here, and yeah, we'll come back. Okay, we are back, and I've gone ahead and upgraded all the numismatic dynamos, and I've actually even added a couple more of these because I was producing more than I could output. So I just auto-crafted up some more capacitors. They're easy enough. But I did drain quite a lot of diamonds there, which isn't super surprising. I only have 6 of these working, so if I am pushing these to like the max, then we will drop in diamonds. But yeah, so we've gone ahead and got all 8 of these so far. I know we're going to need more in the future, but for now, I think we're good. So we should be able to, I can't remember, did we? Yes, we did do a thing. These are actually really cheap. All right, let me just double check this works, and then I think it's probably melting up Draconium at the moment, because I had Draconium, but then I think I ended up using it. Yeah, so it's probably just smelting up some Draconium at the moment. I really need to upgrade these to ZPM to speed them up a bit, but we're not quite there yet. But we will when we finally get the a better kind of layout for the base. All right, so there it goes. Ah, right. Let me I totally forgot that I had set these all to just regular. That single mode active. There we go. That should do only one. All right, there we go. Nice. That is going to be pretty quick because obviously only 80 million. And that should, did I set this? Yes. All right, nice. Let's just double check that. Yes. Like if it wasn't on top of the crafting one, if the crafting was separate, then I would know there's something issue with MBT. All right, so I think we need 8 of these, I think. So we'll craft up 7 more just to make sure everything works. Pretty sure, I don't think there will be an issue. No, there shouldn't be an issue, especially with blocking mode on. And we can't put anything in here. The only issue would be if we could put stuff in here, but I don't have... Yeah, we're good, I think. All right, but that is that. I think, finally, I think that is everything for the warp engines. That was the last one. So, I could throw some Enderium in. Is that, trying to remember. Let's see. That's why. Yeah, it's gonna take a second. But I think we should be good with crafting up the warp engines here. Just do, I think it'll, just put it in. Thought I would have put it in by now. Oh well. Yeah, there is, I should have the Draconium. We'll probably set up a little bit of passive crafting for some of the things. Like Enderium takes a while. Draconium obviously takes a while. But yeah, I'm not overly concerned about it at this point. So let me cut here and we'll come right back. When I'm gonna get... I might as well just start crafting everything up, I think. I just want to make sure those work. Surprised it's not. I thought it would be... Do we have Draconium? I feel like that's taken a long time. Like, what's it? Ah, that's right. It has to craft this up. That's actually kind of surprising the way it's doing that. Is that... Like, it can actually... it's waiting to craft these all up before it does that. That's kind of interesting, actually. Is that because it's on? That's why it's taking longer than I thought. It may be because I don't have enough core processing units. Maybe it's waiting to craft the 7 of these up and then it'll start crafting that up. And I think it's because of that. I don't have enough. If I had more, maybe it would start crafting that up. But I don't. AE sometimes does that, and I don't understand, like, alright, like, why does sometimes it feels like it does multiple processes, and then sometimes it doesn't, so I actually don't know. Interesting. Anyway, I guess, I'm gonna just, yeah, I'll just kind of keep crafting everything up. I guess next thing is just get this up, and if we have issues with the fusion reactor, I will definitely start recording again. But anyway, we'll be right back. All right, we are back, and we're having a bit of an issue with the advanced dislocators as expected. I'm going to craft it up, and it's telling me I need to craft another one before it will work. But if we do a warp core engine, it shifts clicks in. So I'm not quite sure. I did craft these up separately, so maybe next time they will. Yeah, I have a lot to craft up. I'm thinking maybe if we do it if we auto craft them like that, and then just manual. Oh, see, I don't want to craft up more. Yeah, I may actually just craft up the stuff to use these up. Even like if I wanted to, I could even use one myself because I only need 6. But yeah, I'm wondering if we actually auto craft the entire thing, if these will work. I had a feeling this was going to be kind of weird the way it shows up. Yeah, one of them is not counting. Like for some reason there's something in the MBT data that is not counting. So if I did like 3 more, because we need 4 total. Yep, available 3, and it needs to craft 3 more. But I don't know if there is it. Maybe that. Will that work? Maybe that. I thought I had that on. Let's try this again. Crafts, substitutions, crafts. All right, let's try this again. All right, well, there we go. All right, not as bad as I thought. All right, we'll come back. All right, we are back, and here we go. The Tier 7 microminer. Everything worked fine, except the only thing I don't have 100% automated is the radon in a chemical reactor. Just the way I have this set up, I don't have an extra. I need like an extra thing for it. Maybe I should switch these or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's in there. These. Yeah, so I need the reinforced mining later with radon. That's the only thing I don't have automated. But I'm not automating these miners yet. If we get to that point, if I need like 20 of these, we'll obviously automate it 100%. But yeah, that actually didn't even take that long, to be honest. I thought it would take a bit longer. But yeah, I'm just getting the stuff ready to send this out. So there's 2. We're going to do this one. So Dragon Layer Data, Quantum Flux, we can actually get that going. And 32. I think it was 32, wasn't it? Yeah, 32. But we also need these dilithium crystals. Now, if you remember, we got the dilithium ore way back. I think Tier 1 or something gave that, didn't it? It's been sitting in a chest for a very long time. But it's time to finally take care of that. What did it say? So pulverizer, you get 2. Smelt it, you get 1. But this isn't like a normal kind of process. I'll just throw it in here. So it takes care of that, but This isn't set up for anything that doesn't have like a normal kind of process. Like with the uranium and stuff, like it doesn't, yeah, like right there. So it doesn't, there's no way to get it pulled out. The only thing that it works in these, if it's the tiny piles, because it goes in there, it needs to, and then that gets put out. So yeah, this isn't meant for things that aren't like the normal whole process. But yeah, so basically this, we need an autoclave and 1,000 deuterium. It's like it's 1,000 per 4. So say, wait, do we need? We need like, was it? It's a 1-to-1. Yeah, it's a 1-to-1. So I do need 2 stacks, and that is a lot of that. We'll have to. I mean, it's a tier 1, so it's easy enough. But you only do get 1, and you. So to send this, you need 1 of these. That's kind of what I'm. Yeah, because you're gonna have to get the dilithium. But all right, so there's that. Yeah, 1 stack. Yeah, 1 stack of that will get you enough to send this out. All right, so let's get this though. I don't have a autoclave set up, obviously, for deuterium. Again, though, if we get to that point, we need to automate these. That will definitely be set up. I think we'll just borrow this one, I guess, at the moment. So I need 2. That's quite a bit of deuterium. Thankfully, I just have this running permanently. Not super fast, but you know, it just slowly builds up. So, but we can always increase that at some point. So there we go. There we go. All right, so there's that. We have these crafting up, and we have these. So I think we're almost ready for this. So I need to grab another thing. There's a few things I need to still kind of automate, but like I said, at the moment we're fine. I'm just gonna send this up, and then we'll probably move on to the tier 8. But if we need to start farming this, then we will do that. All right, but I think I do want, now that we're getting into some of the stuff that requires many ingots of this stuff, I do think it's time to maybe get some passive crafting. Just to have a little bit on hand, I think. Before, I didn't really feel like there was a need for it, but I think now, yeah, I think we kind of should just have some passive crafting going on. Just a bit. I'm not going to get too crazy here, but I'm thinking these just because they take so long. That's the only reason. So, let's see. Another stars. I guess we could do... We'll do a stack. I'm not going to do... Here, I'll do 1, and then we'll... Basically, if you put an interface with a crafting card on it, I'll probably turn this off. It doesn't show on that terminal, but basically, and I'm pretty sure you need the actual item in, or maybe, I don't know. But basically, you do that. Yeah. And then it's going to say, okay, I need to keep 2 nether stars in this interface, basically, and it doesn't have any because I put a crafting card in there. It's going to try to craft them up, and then it will put them in there. So basically what I'm going to do is that we'll do 4, and then I'll craft up 4, and yeah, I'll just do a stack for that. I'm going to do a stack of draconium, stack of enderium, stack of that, just because those are the ones that take a little bit of time. Have I totally... It's 1 to 4. Why was I thinking it was a 1 to 1? Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. I don't need that much. I only need 16 buckets. 32 buckets. 32 buckets of deuterium for this. Not... I was going to put like 128 buckets in there, but yeah, it doesn't need that much at all. All right, so that's not too bad. It's only, you know, you get 4 at a time. But, all right, I think think we have everything. We are set up for that power, 125,000. I'm just gonna wait to do that and then pull that out so it's not blocked up for when we need to autocraft. So there we go, there's our 4, we'll do 8, so on and so forth. And if I put the nest stars in, it will put them in here. It's crafting up for that space, that's why it's not putting them in there. But yeah, we'll just pull them out for the time being. All right, so dilithium, 128. I'm just noticing there's some in there. Did that? I think that was like, yeah, there's another stack in there. I think that quest was a very old quest on the moon one or something. I thought it was over here. Maybe not. Yeah, right there. Warp core. We're going to need these anyway. I know we need warp cores for, I think the tier 8, doesn't that? Or I think it said that. Right, so quantum flux and dragon lair things. I have this running to get some more of those, but I'll probably have to set up, moving forward, probably going to have to set up a dragon lair thing specifically to get them. All right, so I think it is time to send this up. And hopefully, I didn't completely screw this up. All right, it has a 419 million RF, although it says 187 million and just 419. So in my head, like that tells me I have enough, even if I wasn't receiving any more power. But I'm always worried about that. But all right, there we go. It's just going to take a few minutes. Not a few minutes, like a minute. Yeah, we're good. All right. So that is the tier 7, and that will get us a whole bunch of stuff we don't need. Gold, silver, diamond, platinum. Platinum is not bad. Silver, gold, and diamond, totally not necessary, but, you know, we'll take it. Ender Dragon Scale is pretty cool. Dragon's Breath, I will take it because we're going to need it for... Nothing really. We don't need that for dragons or Draconium. Although if you do put this in there, I think it uses less, I think. I could be wrong though. Although I did just see... Draconic infused obsidian. I don't know if we'll need that. Anyway, there we go. Everything seems to be working. And there we go. So that should be our first one in this large thing, and there we go. So that is pretty cool. We got lots of dragon hearts for the awakened draconium that we're going to need, and lots more dragon eggs. And like I said, a bunch of stuff we don't really need, but we'll just throw it in there. And I wonder, there must be like a reason for giving that to us in the first place. All right, so we got 32 dragon egg hearts. I think is there any way to like add that? We just do that. But, all right, we'll let it craft up 32 more. And nether stars. I think we can do that. I really do think I want to go after the... We can actually craft this up right now. I'm pretty sure I even have that. I think I want to go after the energy core, the draconic one. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what I want to do, and I kind of want to take like a little time to reorganize the base and kind of get ready to move forward with this. So I'm thinking that is kind of what I want to do. But why don't I, what am I doing? The name of that crystal. It's not heavy duty crystal something. Crystal matrix plating. Oh, that was overly complicated. Alright, so we'll go in there. Why not? We'll just craft one of those up. We'll let that go. The diamonds probably help for that. I'm just thinking about that. And it should use the nether stars that we have crafted up from there, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that will affect that. But yeah. Maybe let's get some awakened draconium. So what do we need for awakened draconium? Wyvern, blocks of draconium, and 2 dragon hearts for 5. It's 24 billion RF. So let me craft up the wyvern hearts. Maybe wyvern hearts would be something possibly. I'll think about this. Passive crafting, maybe. Just thinking like 64 of those. That's a lot of resources. 64 of those. So yeah, let me get some of this stuff crafted up. I have everything for it, but it uses, pretty sure it uses a bunch of nether stars, doesn't it? Yeah, 72 nether stars. That's why I'm like, I don't know about that. But once this kind of gets going, there we go. Oops. Did I? That was weird, right? Yeah, I was like, we have... I just want to set it to 64. There we go. Alright. And then I will do the rest. So let me get the stuff ready for this and we'll get some of Awakened Draconium. And we are back and got the other stars. I just wanted to point out, I forgot to mention that you need to put a storage bus on the back. Otherwise the AA system won't see whatever you put in there, in this case, the nether stars. So I did forget to mention that. So yeah, there we go. And I can also do another stack if I want. You can only do up to 9 stacks in this way, but we'll see. Anything above that, I'll probably end up doing like something like this, or obviously this would not work if we did this way, because we could only do 9 stacks of diamonds, and I need like way more than that. But as we can see, I've torn through all those diamonds with all these things. A lot of them aren't running at the moment. There's a couple running. But yeah, having the blast furnaces running and this thing running, I have torn through those. All right, so anyway, I think we have gotten this all set up. Yep, there we go. All right, so we are crafting Awakened Draconium. Now, this does require 24 billion RF, so even more than the other ones. It's like 4 of those at once. I think that was 6 billion. This is 24 billion. So we have 6. Each of these need like 4 billion. So yeah, that's gonna take a while, but that's fine. We'll just let that run, and I'll do other stuff. And we are going to be upgrading this, obviously. If I wanted, I could throw this on, but I'm just going to let the world kind of just run at the moment. And we will definitely be upgrading this, hopefully-ish, sooner than later. But we need quite a lot of Awakened Draconium, so it's going to take a little while. But I think we're in a pretty decent place here, I think. We are running these as much as possible. So, yeah, I think that is a pretty good wrapping up point. I'll come back next episode. We will get our Awakened Draconium, and I'm going to continue to get some of this stuff passive auto crafting. Not sure about Wyvern cores at the moment, but definitely Draconium, Endurian, Signalum. Yeah, and yeah. So that should be pretty cool. But like I said, I've said this a few times, I think it's time to kind of take a pause in progression and maybe get our base sorted out here for kind of end game, because it has grown kind of crazy and lots of craziness. I know my cat is agreeing with me here. It's it's gotten a little crazy under here, so I want to get this all sorted out, but that's going to take me a few episodes, I think. But I think that'll be cool. And I do have some ideas of what I want to design the base like. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.